What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video.
I rep the West to the death, but my life is better. I've shed blood, shed tears, man, I stormed bad weather. I caught an L at 19, that's a cold ass letter. But now I'm back in the world and trying to make it better forever. They counted me out at a young age, but now I'm living proof. I'm in this booth, I'm spitting truth, you see me on the tube. The Dub Show, homies bounce and roll. The Dub Show.
Well. It seems as though Adam 22 from No Jumper is completely crashing out. I get that right now, views are hard to come by for everybody. There's certain people that aren't being affected, but a lot of platforms are being affected right now. I don't know if it's the economy, I don't know if it's summertime, I don't know what it is. But I think Adam doesn't understand where the lines are. Now, I've done a lot of time. Unfortunately, I've done a lot of time in jails. And the whites in jail, now I know damn well the Woods and the Skins in prison would never claim Adam, they would victimize Adam. But they play different. White people play different. Not all of them. But Adam doesn't understand that the way he plays, the way he talks to these dudes around him, it's not going to fly with everybody. I know he thinks he's the boss. He writes the checks. And so he thinks that people will accept everything. And he's going to learn a lesson. He's already got 4 Extra on him. 4 Extra don't care about his money. Actually, 4 Extra probably thinks, he probably feels like Adam 22 just burnt him because, according to 4 Extra, he had a deal for $10,000 a month and he hasn't seen any money lately. Now, once again, I was watching Compton Rick Rock. That's the only way I can watch No Jumper is if Compton Rick Rock does whatever. I watch all of his stuff, just so you know. Compton Rick Rock is putting out. I'm gonna tell you right now. He's seen. I'm guessing he's seen what Poetic Flock was doing. Poetic Flock will put out 2 or 3 videos a day and kill it, and it seems like that's what Compton Rick Rock is starting to do, and he's killing it. He did a video where, no bullshit, Adam 22 disrespected not just Wack 100, but he also disrespected Wack 100's woman. You know, if you want to play with Wack 100, that's your guys' thing. Wack lets Adam get away with certain stuff, you know, the whole sex play stuff that he likes to do because he thinks it's funny. Adam thinks that's funny. A lot of people don't think it's funny, right? But whatever banter, friendly, joking banter that goes back and forth between Adam and Wack is between Adam and Wack. When you bring someone else's woman into it, you've now gone into deep water. When you quote someone as saying that they were getting at someone's old lady, someone's girl, someone's wife, whatever, and you do it for content, the fact that you did it at all is bad. The fact that you're utilizing that as content for you to get money off of Wack and his woman, Adam is a real life piece of shit. But you gotta everybody except Wack 100 and his girl. Everybody else needs to take into account Adam 16 is a cuck. He's making money off of other men having sex with the mother of his child. That is okay to him. I don't think, I've said it for a long time, Adam doesn't see value in people. He sees what can they bring to him, and if they can bring something to him and his platform, then they're valuable until they no longer produce money for him. And I don't think I'm wrong in saying that's how he even views his wife and other women. And the reason why I said Wack 100 and his girl don't have to take that into account is because he's talking about them. So they don't have to take, you cross the line with them. The rest of us content creators, we're going to make content about this. And I think the vast majority of us are going to make content reminding and pointing out the fact that, Adam, you are definitely crashing out. Your money don't mean nothing. Now, Wack 100 is a millionaire, a multimillionaire, whatever, right? I don't know his finances, but that's what's out there, that he's a multimillionaire. I doubt he's going to do anything serious enough to where he would lose everything. But I won't be surprised if there's no longer an Adam and Wack show. I wouldn't be surprised if Adam got slapped. But I can't see a scenario where Adam is going to sit down one-on-one in a room with Wack. If you guys didn't see it, but hey, go check out Compton Rick Rock's video on it. And you see, Adam 16 is literally sitting in a room with a bunch of men, some of whom blatantly up front with their dislike and disdain for Wack 100, and it's mutual. And he decides these are the ones to bring up a story of a dude who I think is one of Wack's ops. I don't know. There's so much drama. You know, for content creators, there's so much to work with, right? But Adam really sat there and brought up someone saying that they had interactions with Wack's wife. And when Wack called in, Adam stood on it. Like, how am I supposed to know it's a lie? How am I supposed to know it's fake? I mean, that's your homie. You should know. Everybody should know. You don't talk about someone's woman. You don't talk about someone's kids. Will they figure out a way to make money off of it? Adam will. This put Wack in a bad situation, as far as I know damn well his old lady's like, hey, I know you ain't gonna be okay with this. Adam's not gonna back away from it. Adam's still gonna probably put that footage out. Videos like Rick Rock, mine a little to a tiny, you know, maybe a tiny percent of people will see this, and Compton Rick Rock, a lot of people will see his, and that puts more eyes on the whole thing. And Adam's gonna try to convince Wack, where, hey man, we can make a bag, we could split the bag. Adam ain't splitting no bag with nobody though. Not 50-50. But I just don't know. I've been saying that I won't be surprised if Adam 22 folds up shop in LA, folds up shop in California, period, goes out of state, tries to reestablish somewhere safer. I just don't see how that's cost effective for him, because a lot of these guys are going to want Adam to pay for their flight, Adam to pay for their hotel, and you're never guaranteed profit on that investment. But he tried to get Aunt Hefe and King Pill to get into some shit. He purposely put Brandon and Suspect Almighty in the same room together, knowing they had issues. He kept bringing on 4 extras, ops. He's trying to be a puppet master, but he's forgetting that at the end of the day, he's not from here. And that sooner or later, one of these guys isn't going to take kindly to what he's doing. It's unfortunate, but it won't be surprising. If something happens to that man, he just wouldn't learn. As successful as Poetic Flacco is not the one that Adam should have in his ear. Lush is not the one that he should have in his ear. He should pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to what's going on around him. Pay attention to the whispers. But he won't. His ego won't allow him to. His past glory, his past successes on YouTube fool him into thinking if he just does more outlandish bullshit, he'll get the glory days back. You won't. You don't have the right cast anymore. Adam has never garnered any respect. He had some people around him at one point, to me it was AD, T-Rail and all them, that made the show better, made that platform better. And when he talked shit about AD to Lush, and Lush ran like a woman and let AD know, and the rabbit was out of the hat, that was the beginning of the downfall of that platform. Are any of us going to miss it? No. No, but I just hope that 4Extra doesn't decide, oh, everybody talking shit about him, that he needs to put a demo down, and the demo needs to be a white square from Connecticut or New Hampshire or wherever the fuck he's from. That would be the ultimate sellout, crash out, whatever you want to call it. That's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.